We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
First carry for the Auburn line. Tank Bigsby. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Panther and left. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 17 yards that time for number 17.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Going for it all. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Mustang 1970 Timberwolves.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That's fielded at the 7. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
13 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
49-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Third and long. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here to talk things over before third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now, he'll air one out. Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 17.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Higgins sent in motion. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Hunting's very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled 1st quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stick with him again. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Lambert Smith to return it. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
On the jump. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70, 18, 5, 79.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
12 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Just ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. from the 29. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
He'll drop the throw. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Gravity Lions.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They let it go. Opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Let go.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tank Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Cougar 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The open man is Wilson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, catch your Mike. I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Third and long. Higgins sent in motion. And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. Third and long for Mahomes. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the play caller decides to be aggressive, empties the backfield, and the only thing in the backfield is the quarterback in his own end zone. It is a safety.
Anytime, Mike, that you decide to go empty backfield and leave the quarterback there by himself, the ball has to come out fast. There's no one else back there to help protect you. So in this case, he holds on to it too long and allows the defense to capitalize and results in a safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Top line, that's Bigsby. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hurt. 60 bites. 60 bites.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Bobcat, Bronco 80. Here we go. 19, Cowboy 80.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's 1st and 10.
70. Hurt.
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready.
2nd and a yard.
Ready. Nice. Go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready, break! Riggs! 70 Timberwolf! Hey, no! Alert! Quick! Shot alert! Hey, smash!
Bigsby will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
For the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they produce more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Second and 10. Now, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That one by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
7 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
That's quickly out to Smith.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
32-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, KC.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, taller.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Rolling right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Mahomes now to throw again. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10.
Attack. Yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 cards, go!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Second and 7.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. Up the sideline at the 35. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
First down.
A big one there to start the second half. An even 40 yards.
Yellow.
He's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Mahomes now on second down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On third down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 20, here's second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Fight on these two.
To the left side, taken in by Smith. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Hey, 43.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Chiefs 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready? 79 Broncos! 70 Lions!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! Ready, right?
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Get it! Bronco 80!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Let's go now. Pass or left, 19, go.
They'll look to throw again. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Strike. Let go.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Ready, break.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 6.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Buffalo 18, 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and That's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball. And if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Ready! Bronco 80! 70 Timberwolves! Movement! Go!
To the ground, a first down run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a two-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
And Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
It's a gain of 14
Now the
yards.
Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
15 more yards.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Mahomes now on second down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. That's taken in left side by Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's the score. Jaguars 19, Chiefs 17.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Chiefs 17. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes second down. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Higgins sent in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in the